Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Tuesday, September 20th, and the house guests are still up. At least they were about 15 minutes ago. I imagine they're waiting for the sunrise. It is their last night/morning in the backyard. I currently just saw the sunrise where I'm at in Indiana, so they've got a little ways to wait here before they see it. But you know, whatever. It's I'm curious to see if Monty, where he spends the night. I thought I would wake up this morning and find out, and sure enough, they're all sitting outside while Monty and Turner were playing pool. Taylor was playing solitaire or something. Brittany was also out there, at least right before I had flipped on the feeds. I'm assuming she was just inside for a brief moment while I was checking in. As far as what went on yesterday, started out with, if you recall, Monty slept downstairs and Taylor had, in theory, kind of broken up. Guess what, folks? They've kind of made up. Although that's why I was waiting to see where Monty was going to sleep. Let's see. What went on? Because Monty and Taylor didn't sleep together, or Monty didn't sleep in the head of household room. They were separate a lot of the day, at least in the early part of the day, and Monty invited Brittany to talk to him because she's been trying to get an opportunity to make her little pitch about why she should stay. And so they proceeded to talk for quite a while. Honestly, I didn't pay close attention to it. Although I think she made some valid arguments with Monty, or at least gave him some talking, had some talking points about why she might be better to keep over Turner, or, I don't even, comp wins, and basically she has to tear herself down in order to get Monty to want to take her, and she did that to a certain extent, but I don't think Monty's going to. Although at one point later in the day, he did speculate about doing it when he was talking with Taylor. I still don't think he's going to do it, and I think that Brittany knows that too. At one point, she was talking to herself and saying that wasn't blaming Michael, but she was kind of blaming Michael, saying that she told him that they needed to break him up, and it didn't happen, and this is the result. Let's see. So Brittany talked to Taylor about her conversation with Monty, counseled her that she needed to be careful with Monty because, I think she was aware that they'd had a little bit of a falling out, and she was like, you need to be careful or Monty might take Turner out of spite to the final two, given the opportunity. I'm not sure if that's the reason why Taylor kind of apologized to Turner or to Monty, but she definitely had a talk with Monty. Monty may have softened up after spending the night apart. Monty went up and took a shower in the head of household room, had to drag all of his stuff back up the stairs to take the shower. And after he took the shower, he proceeded to lay down in the bed upstairs, just snuggling, nothing more that I saw. And I watched it in the corner of my eye for a couple of hours. They were just talking most of the time, at which point Monty kind of speculated about maybe keeping Brittany, but explained why he wanted to keep Turner. But also, at the same time, he said that he wanted to take Taylor to the final two, and they did she said, you better not, screw me over or something, and they did a pinky swear, so, it must be true. And, let's see. So that happened. I tweeted a video of that, the pinky swear. And meanwhile, downstairs, Turner's talking with Brittany and just about ready to pull his hair out. complaining about how he's hating it. He's ready to go. He said he can't stand. He said it's no fun in the house. It's him and two people who are staying locked up in the head of household room, and then a person that's wandering around. He's talking about Brittany. So he's kind of had enough. He and Brittany are not. I guarantee you that Brittany will not vote for him, and he would not vote for Brittany to win. So keep that in mind when I get to this little bit here, what I was thinking about how it might fall. So I thought this was Taylor. I thought this was Monty's game to lose. I thought Monty's got this thing sewed up. He's going to get taken to the finals no matter who he ends up going with. If he's promised both Taylor and Turner a final 2. So then there's the thought of, well, will Monty get to the final 3 Thursday night and just let Taylor and Turner fight it out and let either one of them take him to the final 2? It's a strategy. It's a possibility. Of course, leaving your game in someone else's hands is risky, but Monty may feel that either one of them will vote for him to win if they don't make it to the final 3 or the final 2. But in order to ensure that, he would have to not break his word, and so the only way to do that is let the other person pick him. And then you have Brittany, right, who's going to go to the final. She'll be 4th. She'll be the last jury member. And the way she was talking yesterday to herself, I don't think she'll vote for Monty. I don't know, though. I don't know. Because if it came down to Monty and Turner, I'm not sure who Brittany would vote for. Then again, I don't think she's as mad at Turner as she is mad at Monty. So yeah, I think she would vote for Turner. I don't think she'd vote for Monty. And I think she'll also petition the jury if possible, if she has time to do it. Because remember, she's not going to probably go to the jury house. She'll walk up late and have her little discussion with them. She's going to petition for Taylor to win it. So just keep that in mind. She will petition for Taylor to win it. So she won't be voting for Monty. Probably in either case. I realize that she and Turner kind of butted heads, but that was the game. And I'm not thinking Turner. I don't think Turner has done anything directly against Brittany other than getting rid of Michael. So maybe that's big enough. But Monty's the one who is not going to keep her in the end. I wonder if she knows that Turner wanted to get rid of her instead of Michael. All right. Talking to myself now. What else? I think that's about it. It's just, we've still got, again, it's Tuesday. We got until Thursday. So the house guests are getting locked out of the backyard this morning probably, and that will be the end of the backyard for them. Don't forget, the show ends on Sunday, so it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be a bang bang. They're going to have Thursday night show, and then we'll be right on to the finale on Sunday. Much, much quicker than in most recent seasons. They'll have to do the head of household competition, the endurance. They'll have to do the power veto. No, not the power veto. The head of household part 2. Of course, endurance is a loose term anymore. It's not the kind of things that it used to be. So it could be a fairly quick endurance competition. They may keep the feeds shut off from Thursday night on, and just not turn them back on until Sunday, or not turn them back on at all. I don't know. And keep us all in the dark. I could see that happening, actually. It's possible that the last we see the live feeds is Thursday during the day, and they just keep us in the dark and make us turn back in on Sunday to see what actually happened. Yeah, I could sadly see that happening. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Hope I'm wrong. But there you go. I'm running out of things to talk about. So we'll close this one out this morning, and maybe we'll have more to talk about tomorrow. Maybe I'll start talking about other things a little bit before we wrap up the season. And so have a happy Tuesday. Thank you to everyone for your support, as always. Thank you to my patrons. I will be giving you guys all another shout out before the end of the season here. And that's it. That's what I got for a Tuesday. I'm going to sign off and head on to my training that I'm going to right now. I am in IT, as I've briefly mentioned every once in a while. And I am currently doing what is called ITIL training. Because, we are. And the powers that be feel it's needed for the people in my organization to do, so I'm doing it as a good little employee. And, And all I can say is, I tweeted it yesterday, a picture of Turner with his brain falling out. It's kind of how I feel with this, because I've been doing IT for a long time, and yes, I have that attitude of I know how to do my job, but it's never too early or never too late to do some special training, right? Okay, I'll stop now. Anyways, that's what I get to do for my mornings this week, and hey, at least I'm not missing anything on the live feeds, right? Okay, they'll be sleeping, except for they haven't gone to bed yet. But we'll figure it out. We'll see when they drift off to bed, and we'll see where Monty ends up. I have a feeling I don't know. I don't know now. I'm just not sure if he's going to end up downstairs or upstairs. I think. Oh, one other thing Monty was said to Taylor last night was, I wonder how they're going to handle the head of household room after Thursday with it. They still think the show ends, by the way, a week from tomorrow. So they think they have over a week left to go, when really it's over on Sunday. And they'll find that out, I guess, on Thursday. But they won't get the head of household room back after Wednesday night. They will not have it Thursday night. They're done with that room, as far as I know, unless something changes. They are done with the head of household room. So Monty and Taylor will not be getting that level of privacy, although I am sure they will end up in one of the downstairs bedrooms. And yes, I am sure they will probably end up sharing a bed at least one or multiple nights the rest of the season. Taylor knows that she needs to keep in Monty's good graces, and so she is continuing to work. I'm not saying she's using sex, but she's definitely using their attraction to try to stay on his good side. And she's probably genuinely means it too, I think. I don't know. Remember, she's wanted to keep Brittany so that she can take Brittany to the final two. Don't forget that. I don't know what, Turner's saying, or Monty has been saying all along, I want to take Turner, and Taylor's been saying all along, I want to take Brittany. And I don't think we're ever going to see that test, at least with Taylor and Brittany, but we could see that test with Monty. Yeah. So Taylor is playing the game, and part of that playing the game seems to be to use her feminine wilds to keep Monty a little bit in check. So, all right, I'm done. Now I'm leaving. Goodbye. Have a happy Tuesday. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.